Welcome guys, welcome back to EM Football Channel. Now we want to go through the transfer news so far, what is happening, what the rumors are saying across the EPL and across the European football. Remember, we are in the moods of the World Cup, yeah, we know, but a lot of things also. Teams are preparing for the World Cup because we have, teams are also preparing for the next season. The Premier League, Champions League, for those who are participating in the Champions League. So it is time for teams to strengthen their teams wherever they feel like they need to strengthen. So one confirmed transfer is Eliud Anderson to Manchester City. That is in a deal in excess of 130 million pounds, 116 million pounds current, and then the others will be add-ons depending on what he meets, maybe winning Ballon d'Or and things like that. This is my take on Eliud Anderson. Eliud Anderson is one of the players I really like, and I will say it is one of the transfers during the Roman era. We will be in this conversation during the Roman era, but during these new owners, and especially right now, the way we have overspent things, I don't think we were even mentioned in the race. But it's a good signing for Manchester City, we see, because at Manchester City right now is very difficult to tell, especially after those 10 years of consistent winning, 10 years of playing good football, 10 years of setting records, 10 years of setting standards high with Pep Guardiola. It will always be a challenge to any manager coming in, whichever. So a lot of things will happen at Man City, but Eliud Anderson is a top player. For midfield at the moment, Eliud Anderson is one of the players. If I'm given, I'm taking Eliud Anderson anytime. The energy brings... is not the most creative, but the energy brings in the midfield. So combining Eliud Anderson with Rodri, I think that is a plus for Manchester City and the Manchester City midfield. I think they'll be doing fantastic well with Eliud Anderson. That is a signing with an intent, and it is a sign that they want just to continue dominating in English football and also maybe doing well in the Premier, in UEFA Champions League competitions. We will wait and see what happens, but for me, I think that signing is a good one. It's a very good signing for Manchester City. It will help them a lot. So because also Bernardo Silva has left, De Bruyne left last season, so it will be Rodri, Gonzalez, and then maybe Kovacic, and whatever. We will see the direction Enzo Maresca takes, so that we know who maybe he will be thinking. What else does Man City want? Maybe for me, I think Man City are stacked well. I think it's just a matter of coming in, adjusting to life at Man City. But if it is tools, I think the midfield, they had a weakness in midfield. But with Eliud Anderson, if he settles in well at Manchester City and with the demands also for a big football club, we will see where they go from there. And then another transfer that has happened is Anderson from Atalanta to Manchester United. Another Anderson, but this one is a Brazilian one to Manchester United. I think also is a very good signing for Manchester United, but they need more. They need more, in my opinion. They need more signings apart from just Anderson from Atalanta. I think they need... Manchester United should be in this conversation of Guimaraes, Tonali's. They should be in that, but instead they are going for Mateus Fernandes from West Ham also, but of course they are competing with Tottenham. But in my honest opinion, I don't think they need a Mateo Fernandes, because they have Bruno Fernandes already playing those advanced areas. They need a deep lying number 6, and I think the Guimaraes, those type of players. But we'll see what they were. But currently is that Manchester United are looking at Mateus Fernandes from West Ham. So we'll see. It is not a done deal yet, but it is a rumor that is strongly linked with Manchester United, Tottenham also, and also Real Madrid. And then another transfer rumor is my club, Chelsea. I think Chelsea also are doing things behind the scene. That is Granit Xhaka also. Yeah, there's a rumor that Granit Xhaka has also already accepted Chelsea project, and also he is ready to accept any condition to the... This is my take on the Granit Xhaka to Chelsea. I think it is a very good short-term fix for us, because also one, Granit Xhaka brings us a lot of things. Is he the top midfielder in Europe? Of course, no. Is he what we need? Not really, but he will assist us at the moment. And with the problems we have, the cash, we don't have the cash. If you follow Chelsea closely, we don't have the cash to spend. We are a sell to buy club at the moment because we have spent so much money in unnecessary areas, in unnecessary players. But now we are there. What can we do? Yeah, the solution at the moment is now going to players like Granit Xhaka, because he will cost less than 30 million pounds. And then also Granit Xhaka gives us an instant upgrade in midfield in terms of leadership, in terms of that's things that we have cried so much at Chelsea, leadership, that experience. So we mix the blend of Granit Xhaka with these young players, then maybe we will be dictating the tempo in the midfield. And also one thing that I'm very happy it is, at least we are looking at the left-sided midfielders. Any teams that has had left-sided midfielders, talk of Nemanja Matic, talk of those players really assist in midfield controlling. So Granit Xhaka coming in left-footed, I think is a signing that I could ask for. Then we have also, there are also rumors on the street that also Wharton may be coming in to replace Enzo Fernandez. If you have followed Chelsea closely, Enzo Fernandez also will be leaving to Real Madrid, and then will be leaving to Real Madrid. If Real Madrid meet the 120 million pounds Chelsea are asking for, I think Enzo Fernandez will be out of the door. But after the World Cup, I think Enzo Fernandez goes to Madrid. So I think if we get Wharton, the rumors on the street and the word on the street is that Wharton will be coming in to replace Enzo Fernandez. And I think for me, I'm cool with that, because if we get Xhaka and then we have Caicedo, we have we have Wharton, and then we have Santos. And some players need to leave, like Lavia, to free up spaces. Like Lavia, also Santos, I think if a club comes in and offers a very good money, especially if we get Wharton and Xhaka, I think we'll leave. Xhaka will assist us for the like the next 2 seasons, this season and maybe next season. And when we have a young player now coming in, learning his trade, and then also it will have a very good impact on Moises Caicedo to improve his overall game, tackles, because he have been overwhelmed in midfield sometimes. So I think that one will assist us going forward. So Granit Xhaka to Chelsea, it's looking like it can happen, but we'll wait and see if it happens, because these guys also have a very big PR. And then also Lacroix, I don't, the spelling of Lacroix, like, is it Lacroix or Lacro, like, yeah, this Crystal Palace defender. Chelsea also have been linked, and there are rumors that they have already agreed with Palace for 47 million pound, a move from Crystal Palace to Chelsea. What's my thought? I think my thought is I have not been keen on Lacroix for sure, but the reviews, you listen to people who analyze football and they are talking, everybody talking high of Lacroix moving to Chelsea, and they are saying it will help. Of course, he's also 26 years of age, and that's why we ask a question: has Chelsea finally maybe changed their model? That is the question, maybe. Has Chelsea finally changed the model? And if so, that's okay, because we have very many young players, talented, yeah, but they need someone to learn from. So Levi Colwill, you give him someone like Lacroix, and then also we want to sign another centre-back, Solomon Ramon from Como. I think if they come in, and if Xavi Alonso want to play a back 3 or a back 5 or back 4, he will have those tools at Chelsea to do so. We have Palestri also, who has walked through the door. He's a wing back. Best player for Syria, best defender for Syria season for the last 2 seasons. So Palestri also is a very good player. We are looking forward how he will integrate. Of course, Gusto may leave. Cucurella has already left to Real Madrid. Will Cucurella help Real Madrid? I think he will. He will be an asset. Cucurella at the moment is among the top left backs. For me, I think among the top 2 or 3 left backs in the world. So seeing him leave, I am a bit sad, but it is life. He has ambitions. He's 27, going to 28, maybe 28. It is a prime, and he's seeing Chelsea the moment, how we are moving. I think he thinks like the players' playing careers are very, very short, so they need something to back their careers. So he's a guy who is ambitious, want to win the Premier League, the Champions League, and he sees the best possible way to win is Madrid, and Madrid are also doing some good business. So I think, okay, Cucurella, fair enough. We wish all the best at Madrid. smash it there, brother, because we are not in the Champions League, so there's no way we will meet next season, maybe the other season to follow. So that those are the transfers that has happened. And then other rumors is that Liverpool are following Diamande. They have already submitted 100 million pounds, but it has been rejected by Leipzig. So we will wait and see if they go back for Diamande. We have seen him perform at the World Cup. He seems a very good player, a player that can come in and play on the or try and replace Mohamed Salah. Of course, it's very difficult to replace Salah, but I think he has the potential, and we will wait and see. And also, they have signed another one called Munoz, the winger from, is it Sociedad or something? They have signed him, so we wait and see, and it's looking good for Liverpool. They are trying to at least try to move on from Ancelotti and trying to go back to the brand of football that Jurgen Klopp used to play, to set up on them, quick on transition, quick, and they are in. That's the kind of football Liverpool want to play, because they are associated to that kind of football, heavy metal football, whereby they on transition they are very quick, and that's why they went for they went for Antonio Areola compared to Xavi Alonso. So that's the transfer news around at the moment. Manchester United also, Sandro Tonali, by the way, Tottenham are also doing some great work. They have signed already John Van Heck from Brighton. They have signed Senesi from a free agent from Bournemouth. They have signed a keeper, Dubravka, and then they are following Tonali and Matheus Nunes. So they are doing some great business. If those businesses all go through, I think Tottenham will be also a team to watch next season, especially to fight for the UEFA Champions League places and the title. Who knows? But maybe the title, they will need time to copy into the new system, and also they are buying a lot of players, so they will also need time to blend and play as a unit, but we will wait and see. So Tottenham also are doing some great jobs. Let us know in the comment section, where do you want your team to strengthen, or have your team strengthened enough? Have they given you confidence in the business they have done so far? But remember, we are just at the beginning. We still have a lot of things to happen, especially after the World Cup, which ends on 19th next month. So I think a lot of things will go, a lot of water will go under the bridge for many teams, also at Chelsea. But for me, as a Chelsea fan, I'm a bit impressed with the Lacroix. If we can come, we can get over the line Lacroix, then we get over the line Xhaka, then maybe Wharton. I think I will be comfortable for me for that. Then we have Pellistri in. So if we get those players, let's say Lacroix in, we get Xhaka in, and then we have Pellistri already, and then maybe we get Wharton in. I think for me, that's enough. Now we work on the outgoing. We try to trim those squad. There are players like defenders that need to leave. There are so many, even in midfield, even in wingers. We need to trim the squad so that we just remain with around 20 players or 26. Of course, we need 26, but we remain with the serious players like 18, and then the others, these youngsters, the like Chempong and the others, to just fill in whenever they are required. Otherwise, that's my thoughts on the transfers so far on Chelsea. Have they changed the model? That is the question we ask in our comment section. Have they changed the model? And if they have changed, the signs looking good, but nothing has been done. Lacroix, not yet. And then also Xhaka, not yet. Wharton, not yet. But if they complete that, then the signs are good. We will give these lots a chance now. We say they are doing things in the proper way. They are doing things the way fans have asked and everyone has been screaming for. Otherwise, guys, let's meet. We are still in the mood of the World Cup. Let's watch the World Cup. And if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. Kindly subscribe on EM Football. Thank you for those who have subscribed. Turn on that notification bell to notify you whenever we go live. Talking of live, tonight we bring you South Africa versus Canada on live watch along at 10 p.m. Otherwise, thank you and peace.